Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the highly anticipated Null Knives Raiden R2. I reviewed R1 on the channel a long time ago, and that was the birth of Null Knives. The OEM is none other than Riotte, who is definitely known for their exceptional quality and craftsmanship. One of the best in the industry as far as the overseas OEMs. With its sleek design and top tier materials, this knife is sure to turn heads for all the right reasons. Let's get into it. The Raiden R2 measures 7.73 inches overall, featuring a 3.3 inch harpoon drop point blade made from CPM MagnaCut steel, hardened to a remarkable 63 to 64 HRC. This combination promises not only durability but also impressive edge retention. The two-tone blade finish with the dark wash on your primary and your swedge up here. Also that blade window and a satin finish on your flats. In my opinion, gives it a striking look that definitely makes it stand out. One thing you'll notice is that you have a small row of jimping there that adds to your grip. When your thumb's up here, you're not moving at all. Works perfect for that. The sharpening choil, allowing you to maintain the blade easily without running into the plunge grind, which is right here. So you should have a lot of sharpening life before it'll eventually hit that area, causing it to widen up. All right, let's see how it performs in real world cutting tasks. Yeah, this knife came exceptionally sharp out of box, and it's not even the thinnest behind the edge. I think it's like 18 thousandths somewhere. Don't quote me on that. I'll say it, I'm sure, in the actual review, but it's about 18 thousandths, which is thin, but you know, I've used thinner. But this one, it's got to be because of how sharp it is. Maybe the edge bevel too is a little thinner than I'm normally seeing in production knives. And I'm not 100% on this, but I had to guess this is made by Riotte. I will have to message him and ask, but man, because I've tested a few Riottes recently, and they came with some of the best, toothiest edges, and it's just a joy to use. So now we're testing the ergos on this piece of pine, and it was very, very comfortable. Now I'm lucky that my grip, my two fingers and my two first fingers are falling into that larger choil area. I guess if you landed on that little knot, not the little point, it might not be as comfortable for you, but for me, I'm able to get a lot of force into it. And you see that? It's popping this half-inch sisal rope very, very well. Now, I have to address this. I went and got another case the other day of my half-inch sisal rope. And I've had this happen to me before, and I don't really know what to do about it because, you know, it's a natural rope, and it has like thick spots of glue. I'm guessing they put that there so while it's sitting in the warehouse, it doesn't come unraveled or anything. I don't know, but boy, is it hard on an edge. I'm trying to avoid it at all costs, but it's kind of hard, because I don't know where the actual hard spots are. Sometimes I can kind of touch the edge to the rope and it feels like I'm touching plastic. But man, I sure hope all my rope's not like this. That will be a bummer, because it's $120 worth of rope that, I mean, I don't even know. If I was using a different steel, like, I don't know, 14C, which is a tough steel, or 154, which is a great steel also. If I was using one of those and I hit this hard glue, I guarantee you it would wreck the edge, because I have wrecked the edge. This was a long time ago since this has happened, but it's a bummer. So it got through it very well, and that's not the knife's fault. The leather kind of slid on me. You can get the tip down if you want, or you can just use that belly. It's got the perfect amount of belly to do these flat cuts on a flat cutting surface, and it's blasting through all the material. Nothing slowed it down, not the dense cardboard, nothing. And another thing, you'll see in a second, the denim is a light color denim. Well, I thought I ordered the same 10-ounce denim I always do, but either they sent me the wrong one or I just didn't read all the way, because this is 14-ounce denim, and boy, can you tell. But, you know, it cut it just fine. I tested a knife right after this, and it did not fare so well. So, excellent job, whoever, I think it's Riyadh, like I said. Deployment of the Raiden R2 is a dream. You've got dual thumb studs that provide a crisp action. Plus, you have the blade window on both sides that allows for multiple opening methods to where you can reverse flick off of that easily. You can use that to slow roll if you like, along with that thumb stud. You can even thumb flick it with the blade window, but that thumb stud, man, it rockets out. It glides open on its caged ceramic ball bearings, delivering a glassy smooth action, and the closing is essentially a free dropper. You can't ask for better performance here. Now let's talk about the new features. The Raiden R2 comes in two stunning new milling patterns. The one that I have here, the Type S, and there's also one with some holes in the scales called the Arrow. And if you don't like milling at all, there's a plain titanium with a static wash finish on it. It's basically like a stone wash finish on the tie. The Arrow and Type S giving you options for both grip and aesthetics, in my opinion. We have a faux pivot college right here and the redesigned pivot head, which I absolutely love. Look at that texture, which not only enhances the knife's look, but also improves functionality. You can see these faux pivot collars make the pivot flush with the scales pretty much if you're looking at it like that. And here's a macro shot of that stunning Type S milling. All your hardware is titanium and it's all Torx T8. The internal milling offers effective weight relief, making this knife feel lighter than it looks. The Type S comes in at 3.48 ounces. I think that's fantastic. You have about a 40% lockup on this Raiden R2, and even though your show side scale is flush with the lock side, they have some chamfers on both sides with some texture, and that texture feels great, but offers just the right amount of texture to where I can easily get my thumb in there, no problem, with the tip of my thumb or the side of my thumb. Both work outstanding. The lockup, when I say I can't muscle any movement up or down, left or right, that is exactly what I'm wanting to see. The Raiden R2 has an updated clip, which is a milled titanium pocket clip that is blind screwed from the inside, so you don't have any unnecessary holes for hardware. I think the updated clip flows nicely with the overall design. It also features a cutout on the underside to relieve tension, which is awesome, and that's why the springiness is, in my opinion, perfect on this one. It's both functional and stylish, making it easy to carry without any struggle. The only thing I would have liked to see here is a flat spot underneath the pocket clip on that milling. I can't say whether it's become a pocket shredder or not. You know, that's something you usually see over time. But I can say it has the perfect amount of ramp for all my jeans. And I found it went in and out of the pocket nicely. And even though it's not deep carry, that's sitting fairly deep in the pocket. I think that looks nice and classy as well. And you have something to grab a hold to when pulling it out of the pocket. Now this is tip up right hand carry only. Unfortunately, I don't recall seeing any lefty carry knives. Now for some quick size comparisons. It's in the middle of both the Ontario Rat 1 and 2. Also in the middle of the Spyderco PM2 and Power 3. And it's just a hair shorter than the Spyderco Yojimbo and the Benchmade 940. And it's just about identical in length to the Volsteed Thunderbird with the titanium and LMAX blade, as well as the Conwu Pulsar. Here's a quick shot of it against the Null Knives Voodoo, which is a decent bit bigger. And now for my nitpicks and complaints. As I'm just stretching here, there's no lefty carry. I don't think there's lefty ones. I could be wrong there. And really, the only thing is maybe have a flat spot on the textured version just so you wouldn't have any kind of shredding of the pockets prematurely. But other than that, the updates are awesome. He pretty much nailed everything. Now, for those of you who are interested in getting your hands on one, the pre-order opens on November 19th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There will be 7 configurations available starting at $300. Here's a list of the configurations. You can pause and read some of this if you'd like. And the coincided prices. And being that The OEM to this knife is Riot. I think this is incredible value for $300 for the cheapest version. Not this particular version, I don't think, but for the no milling. I think it's an incredible value for such a high quality knife. Wait times have been drastically reduced to just 4 months post pre-order. You won't be waiting forever for your knife. In conclusion, the Null Knives Raiden R2 is an exceptional blend of design, functionality, and value. Whether you're an avid collector or just looking for a top-notch EDC knife, this one is definitely worth considering. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the pre-order date. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more knife and gear content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, keep those blades sharp, smile more. Peace.